selected. Ready.
Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Colorado State Rams. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So Colorado State's offense will have the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through in. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hacks to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. The short hands, it's Winfield. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Page, jet sweep, slants, RPO, jet touch pass. Page to power.
The Rams come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
There are 8 categories. You have
I love when defensive backs come up and they are
selected.
physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Entering play call,
And he's close to a first down on a nice pickup there.
White rail.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On the ground, it's Marshall. They tried to go smash mouth on
Entering
3rd
play
and
call,
short, and it
coach
did not
suggestions.
work
There are 8
against this
categories.
defense.
You have
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. There he goes. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
What a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got his man.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, but never complain.
And the Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
To the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically.
Entering play call, inside handoff. There are 7 categories. Play type, there are first, play type, first, 1 RB, special, play, from a, gun, goal line. Normal, you have 12 options.
They'd love to start
selected.
this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to pass their way in. He did not
Entering
make
play
it a
call,
stone
coach
wall on 3rd
suggestions. There
down.
are 8 categories.
All right, decision time early. I'm just going field goal here. Put some points on the board and pay off this nice opening drive.
And I get that, but I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going for the touchdown. Even if I get stopped, they got to go almost the whole length of the field. I'm starting the game aggressive.
Trying to run it in. Looking for the end zone. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole 1st quarter, and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8
Getting
categories.
set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
Selected.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Utah State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Nice job by the defense, staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Davis. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Barnes. Pressure coming. Buys a little extra time. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. This Utah State offense has it going. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sterling. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
6 categories.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger and down he goes at the 41.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. You put it all on display on that side.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wants to return it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And listen, the quarterback drops back and he's going through his progressions, but sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Got it near midfield, and the returner is stopped.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for a huge play. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. About to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his man. It's Jacobs. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Zone weak.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Let's protect.
Looking for room. It's Avant. Picks up the first down, still moving.
Entering
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
Might as well give it to him again. And that's a very productive first down play of bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Rams are in the hurry-up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Entering play call.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Completes it in the middle. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Winfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands. Just so.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
That pass is well on target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Wants to go up top on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Looking to pass. It's Barnes. Here's the pressure. Got his man to the left. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top
Entering
today.
base model screen, you have
and with options. That, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Suggestions, error 6, 1 LB SS, cover 6.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. fields the punt, wants to make a play. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the oath. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. They'll leave it with him. Wide open spaces. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least this.
It's a seam wide open. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, considering how well they're running it right now, why would you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
PHP/F formation. There are option is set. Option is set. Tight. Zone fix. Stick switch.
The Rams trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
There are 4 categories. You have valve options, HB zone, WK
offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
You have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Barnes. Here's the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same
Entering
call.
play call, CB bench blitz. Cover 1, CB bench blitz. Cover 6, CB bench blitz.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
15 options.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
There are 2 categories. You have 15
It'll be
options.
third and
HB
long.
zone WK is selected.
Back to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Finds his big tight end. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on fourth.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Has to get there to move the sticks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10.
Selected.
They'll ride the hot hand.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
There are 11 categories. You have 38 options. Inside zone split is selected.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Call, counter. There are 11 categories. Counter Y, counter Y.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Using his leg, it's Avent. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
There are 11 categories.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Here's the handoff. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down.
Concept there. Quick jet touch pass.
They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Halted in the 1st down and more. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Gets the back moving. Direct snap. It's Avant. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense tremendous surge up front. They get penetration and they get the tackle for loss.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got his man out of the backfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. Wants to throw again. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that is why you never quit on a play. 4th down by the goal line. It looked like the quarterback had nowhere to go with it, but he wouldn't quit. He wouldn't give in to the defense. He just dug deep down inside himself and found a way to score that TD. That was impressive.
15 options. Padded empty selected.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Kickoff left is selected.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Oh, a lot of space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Barnes. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Rams want to move quickly. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Entering play call.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now they're immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on 3rd down.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Entering play call. Coach
3rd and goal, the offense still trying to run the football here. And how about the individual effort up front by this defender? Getting penetration, now setting up 4th down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build on, David, you're talking about.
Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Gets it to him on the screen. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
There are 6 categories.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Entering play call.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
goose egg. And this should be a game ball for the defensive coordinator. They have been lights out all game long, stopping the run, stopping the passing attack to come up with a big interception to really put a stamp on this shutout late.
Entering play call, play type, quick pass, D-slant, jet touch pass, D-slant.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They can't stop the clock, and the defense really can't do anything about this, David.
Nah, great spot to be in for the offense. They know just take a knee, no timeouts for the defense, take the clock down to 0, Paul.
And they've got to feel good too, David.
And the ball's loose. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Jet touch pass.
And the Rams really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just add better players. More physical.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering box score screen. Entering top recruit upgrade advanced week option is set. Entering sim head. Entering Dynasty hub screen actions. Advanced week option. Entering recruiting update. Entering my school update. Enter top recruiting is selected. You have 5. Entering overview screen. Recruiting. Scouting 80%. Yes. No. Recruiting. Overview. Recruiting. Scout. Overview. Recruiting. Enter. Yes. Entering. Tops. Recruit. Top stories is selected. Places in game is selected. Selected. Ready. Edit. Ready.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call screen.
The Rams will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Rebels offense will take the field first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how's the guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's two big things. I think one is just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well.
It's a running room. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Thomas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Cover 2 man.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Orji. Pocket breaking down. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48.
There are 6 categories.
Really nice play, and I love bringing speed on the field. The more dime packages, the better on those 3rd down situations. Now I got faster guys chasing in the back end with the receivers, and when the QB scrambles outside the pocket, I got a DB now going to try to get that QB. Makes all the difference in the world.
So the Colorado State Rams offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. What players did you guys get the motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us and we have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example. Then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock and they're hard.
Brings it in down the left side. Sprinting away. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defense. Like, you have to talk. You have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
Stick switch.
The clear defensive strategy here is not to do whatever it was they did on the first play. They'll try to come up with a stop after giving up a huge gain. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Entering play call.
Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that, that quickly tune up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Fires one high and deep. Snatches it on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. To the air, it's Orgy. Right on the money. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just keep slinging it. Fires to the big fella. Drag down, but now more of the sticks for a first down. The Rebels are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Firing to the right, complete.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away. But you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
This time it's complete. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. First play of the period, first down here. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Entering play call, inside handoff, there are 7, 0-1, inside zone split.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, third and short. I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
He leaves it with his back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
6 categories.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Orji. Flips it out on the screen. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
Coach suggestions.
Trying to pick up a first down.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coach suggestions.
Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Tight end now in motion. On the run, it's Thomas. He's going to lose a yard on that
Entering
one.
play call. Cover 3.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Finding an escape route. Quick step and go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. In the red area, it's Thomas. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Trying to power it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Goal line. Special teams. Option is set to punt return. Punt return 33 even. There are 6 categories.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Selected.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they pound the ball in for the touchdown, and you've got to like this offense. Finishing the first half really strong and a chance to take the lead in this football game.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
Entering play call, doubles
Well, the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the results is an incompletion.
Protect. Up.
They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking it back at the 10. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Oh, and this kick's going to bounce out of bounds at the 30-yard line. What a mistake. And what field position as they take over. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield, it's Orgy. Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Entering base model screen, you have 5
Just
options.
a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Rebels. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
That was great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
14, Colorado State.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
Inside.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on first down. Release to the back. He's got it down the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
You have 12 options.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. To the air on first down. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And the Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success running the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And the Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Rams will snap it on 1st and 10.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Fires deep on the run. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive pack. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Time. Temperature.
Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Had to throw it before he wanted. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Tries to find a little bit of running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays, those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You're seeing on both sides, really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Dropping back, it's Orji. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the ball comes to rest right there.
Entering play call.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just dives. As soon as it hit the ground, beautiful job.
They'll run it. Nice move there. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6.
Zone WK.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
There are two
I love the job by the
categories. You have
offensive line,
15
getting a good
options.
push there on
HB
second
zone,
down. And you see
WK
guys
selected.
bleeding into the second level of the defense, getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain.
15. And that's a first down for the offense.
The give to the tailback. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Shakes off the defender. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And these RPOs always put the defense in mind, but
inside.
Give up the run. They get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Line is set on third down. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He's got the back in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, going to the air. He's got it, first down and more. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
The Rams want to crank the tempo.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Now on second down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of that big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Inside
and the Rams back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Max protect.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense holds their ground. Pick up 1 yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Wants to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. He'll keep it himself. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Balls and fired complete. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
And I love the aggressiveness by the defense. Third down and short, I'm going to play with my DBs up. Play aggressive. Try to take away those RPOs, those quick throws, those easy routes. Did a really good job and made the tackle, forcing the fourth down.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Got it on the outside. It's Ross. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rams with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll throw on third and short. Safe completion on the screen. And the Rams have a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
You have 15 options. Post.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Going for the big play. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second left.
And this offense has been a struggle. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, would you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions.